Montoya, you see already, straight past one of the back markers in 4th place.
Well, Montoya is used to this situation, James, sitting behind his safety car. Obviously in American racing, there's a lot of that goes on. The format really was to keep the tyre pressures up, keep the car... Oh,
well,
something's
an
off.
incident, yes, one of the Saubers. It must be Nick Heidfeld's a big accident. Heidfeld flies off in the background, and he's been hit by one of the Jordans. I think it's Takuma Sato. Oh, that's huge damage. We've only just gone green here in Austria after a safety car period. Are we going to have another one, I wonder?
Well, it looks quite big, that. Yeah, it looks like the whole right side of Sato's car's missing. You can only think that maybe Heidfeld climbed over the top of him or just took that clean off, but yeah, big indeed.
Well, the general rule of thumb in Formula One is if the driver appears to be injured in any way, safety car, we believe, may be being deployed. I think Heidfeld has damaged one of his legs, looks like his right leg, and the safety car, there it is again coming out. What an eventful. That's the medical car coming out, the safety car on the left.
Let's just watch this, James. We're coming into that second corner. Car there completely locks up, and actually Heidfeld just goes off on his own. I think he just anticipated something happening in front of him. Whoa! Collected the cars just coming off the exit of that corner there. That is big indeed.
I wonder whether they had some sort of brake failure or something, because he didn't seem to scrub much speed off. Here it is again. One of the cars is locking up there. It's one of the the Minardis, the back markers, Alex Young. And there you see, scrubbing no speed off at all, comes Nick Heidfeld, and what must have been like for Takuma Sato, minding his own business and turning into the corner, and he gets collected by a very fast-moving Sauber. And we've had a McLaren reacting. Yes, David Coulthard has pitted during the safety car period, and we can see that the Williams team are down there as well. They're going to use this opportunity of a safety car period also to make their stop. And now on lap 29, we're certainly within the window of being able to make a stop and go to the finish.
A little bit strange there, James, because you see that they look like one of the Minardis there locked up very badly, a lot of smoke. Heidfeld's reacted, but it didn't lock his car up, did it? It looks like he didn't even get on those brakes. There was no smoke, there was no tyre marks, and the speed didn't decel at all. He just took Sato clean out. That would have been a big shock.
And then we can see the doctors just trying to get Takuma Sato out of this car. The order: Rubens Barrichello ahead of Ralf Schumacher second. And Ralf got ahead of Michael because of the first safety car period. Michael was delayed, waiting for tyres. Michael Schumacher third, Montoya fourth, fifth is Salo, sixth is Trulli, seventh is Jenson Button, who has now dived into the pits to make his stop. He had moved up into 4th place, but he'll drop back now as a result of his stop. Alan McNish is up into 7th place, but is yet to make a pit stop. Neither has Mika Salo, and we've got Mark Webber also in the pits. That's 9.2 seconds, so one must presume that that car is fueled to the finish. And one of the Minardis appears to be a little bit slow away, and that's Mark Webber getting out of the pits. Eddie Jordan there, very worried team owner. As the laps tick down, it's now lap 33 in this 71 lap race, and some more pit visitors. Hans Harold Frentzen and Alan McNish in the Toyota.
Difficult as well, James, this point, the safety car out there. The guys have got to really concentrate on trying to keep the tyre pressures stabilised. Forgetting they've got that restart to do, and they need to make sure that they've got the car underneath them with the tyres at a sensible pressure to lay the hammer down, so to speak. But it's also a bit concerning if you're sitting in a race car as well and you've seen an incident like that. There is at the back of your mind some feelings going through there just to think about the poor guy involved.
Problem here for Alan McNish, though. Engine had stalled. Started again now, and McNish a very, very long pit stop indeed. There's Nick Heidfeld. Lights are out though on the safety car. Rubens Barrichello still leading this race, and we will be going green very shortly, and you'll have noticed that the sun appears to have gone in. The clouds are coming over. So much unpredictability about this Austrian Grand Prix. But Barrichello turns the wick up, and very shortly we'll be going green. Green lights are on the start-finish line. On board with Juan Montoya, and we're racing again at Zeltweg. Barrichello leading from Ralf Schumacher. Michael Schumacher's third, Montoya fourth, fifth Coulthard, sixth Fisichella, seventh Villeneuve, eighth Trulli. And there's a move. That's probably putting a lap on, I think.